Exclusive. Tottenham choose new top manager target after Andoni Iraola twist. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. A new name has now moved to the top of Tottenham's managerial wish list after the developments regarding the future of the club's previous top target, Andoni Iraola. Marco Silva set to be Tottenham's top managerial candidate. According to talkSPORT, the developments regarding Andoni Iraola's future mean that Marco Silva is expected to move to the top of Tottenham's wish list this summer. The outlet claims that Postecoglou's position at N17 is not secure even if Tottenham win the Europa League, with the club now considering options to replace him at the helm. Fulham are now said to be braced for a battle to keep their manager as the Lilywhites are expected to turn their attention to the Portuguese coach. The outlet backs up what we have heard from other sources over recent weeks by stating that Silva's contract at Craven Cottage has a release clause of £8 million. Fulham will not make things easy for Tottenham. The report explains that the Cottagers are keen to hold on to the 47-year-old and would ideally like to tie him down to a new contract. Silva is thought to be in no rush to put pen to paper on a new deal with Fulham as he assesses his options this summer. However, it was revealed at the start of this month by Fabrizio Romano that Tottenham are expected to have competition for Silva this summer. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly willing to spend big on Matheus Cunha this summer, but the Lilywhites will have their work cut out to win the race for the Wolves star. With reports continuing to suggest that Richarlison could be on his way out of Tottenham this summer, the Lilywhites are expected to be in the market for a new striker. One man who is thought to be on the North London club's radar is Matheus Cunha, who has emerged as one of the best forwards in the Premier League since signing for Wolves. Postecoglou's men saw firsthand what the Brazilian can do on Sunday as he found the back of the net in Wolves' 4-2 win, which took his goal tally to 16 across all competitions this season. Back in February, it was reported that Tottenham are considering activating Cunha's £62 million release clause, but Postecoglou's men have learned why that might not be enough to win the race for the player. Ange'S have now also reported on Tottenham's interest in Cunha and confirmed that Daniel Levy is willing to pay the 25-year-old's release clause this summer. However, Spurs are not the only ones prepared to do that, with Newcastle, Arsenal, Manchester United and Nottingham Forest making it clear that they can meet the release clause. This potentially poses a major problem for Tottenham Hotspur, as some of those clubs could offer Champions League football to the former Atletico Madrid man. The outlet says that all 5 of these clubs view the Wolves man as the ideal option to improve their attack and are ready to launch an offer when the transfer window reopens this summer. Fixtures say that even though Cunha only recently signed a new deal at the Molineux Stadium, he has made it clear that he wants to leave the club. The forward wants to make a leap in quality this summer, which is why he insisted on a release clause being added to his contract. It is said that Cunha is going to become one of the most important topics of the summer window, given the number of clubs chasing him. While it remains to be seen which club forward is going to end up this summer, the publication asserts that it is clear that his future is in the Premier League. Tottenham scouts reportedly made the trip to watch one Lion attacker in action in the Europa League last week, with a fresh update shedding light on how keen the Lilywhites are to win the race for the player. Back during the January window, some sources claim that Tottenham explored a deal for Lions Rayan Cherki, but nothing materialised at the time. Last week, it was revealed by one outlet that Tottenham Hotspur are one of a whole host of clubs plotting a summer move for Cherki, predicting that the race for the 21-year-old is expected to heat up ahead of the summer. Now, a fresh report has revealed the latest step that the Lilywhites took in their pursuit of the France Under-21 international. TBR Football have now revealed that representatives from Spurs made the trip to Lyon last week to watch Cherki in action in the first leg of the Europa League quarter-final against Man United. However, Tottenham were not the only side to do so, with scouts from Manchester City, Liverpool and Newcastle also making the trip to the Groupama Stadium. Cherki made a decisive contribution, scoring a late equaliser to hold Ruben Amorim's men to a 2-2 draw, and the outlet says that the scouts in attendance were very impressed by the Lion man. TBR Football claim that the versatile attacker is rated very highly by Premier League talent spotters, many of whom feel that he could even reach the heights that former Lion great Karim Benzema did. Additionally, it is revealed that Cherki is expected to be available for a fee of just around £30 million this summer, with many English clubs thus seeing him as a great bargain. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in. And as ever, come on you Spurs.